Like
Yes.
everything that is that you've shot that's going to be a representation of me, I can trust that you understand what that should be, right?
So much of this business. See, I came up through production.
Yeah,
You had to know certain things.
right.
Or you weren't getting through the gates. It was film and this and that. And
Yeah.
how you go about learning it is similar to today. But you didn't get a free pass
Yeah.
to just now I wouldn't say today's a free pass, but I'm just saying to shoot video daily of artists. I wonder if we need that kind of content. That's one of the things I wonder if we've provided too much reality to what we're doing. Photo can go a long ways, but it doesn't fit with the algorithm. See, now we need
Right,
video.
right.
So is it and I'll say it. I believe I came from an era where it was art,
Yeah,
and then go make from that art piece, delegate how you can go get the assets filled.
Right.
Yes, I agree there's more assets to fill
Yes.
nowadays. I get that. But I do feel we have moved into a lane where it's content first. Oh, is there art? It's good enough if there isn't. And I've said that before.
Right.
I've said it till I'm blue in the face. But I wonder who are we bringing up? What kind of image makers are we teaching?
Yeah.
We're not teaching the craft. Are we learning the craft?
yeah.
In the film world, are music videos dead?
Ooh, I have like a pretty strong take on that.
Well, I mean, I wonder. I mean, I can talk for
I
hours
don't
just on that
think-
subject alone.
I don't think music videos are dead, but I think the way that we make music videos is that I think this idea, and again, I'm speaking to Nashville, but like the idea is,
Oh, you know what? No. I used to think, I'm speaking to Nashville. No, you know what?
but I'm
It's
speaking
going
to
everywhere.
to the
People
country music genre. That's all I know.
I know, it's all you know, but people are taking heed. It's
Yeah,
it's the
but I
same.
think it's always been single coming out, got to get a photo shoot, got to get a music video. Even here, it's got to have a lyric video, got to have a visualizer. Now it's got to have a TikTok campaign, blah, blah, blah. But there's like all these things. There's all these boxes you have to check for a release, right? But that's, I think, the most thought that goes into it is finding people to check the box. There needs to be like a purpose behind why you're shooting the music video. If the song is the product that you're selling, which it is, that's what we're doing. We're the song. We're not selling music videos. We're selling songs,
Sure.
consumption of the song. Then the music video needs to be a commercial that drives consumption.
Sure.
And if it's not, then it probably shouldn't be made. That's it. It's not that music videos are bad or music videos are dead. It's that the thoughtlessness and the carelessness that went into making music videos for so long, I think that should die, because there's so many ways to take those budgets strategically and still do creative things that don't fit into the cookie cutter mold of a music video. Things that I think would even excite directors and like guys of your caliber, where it's like, okay, we're not shooting a music video, but here's a list of deliverables that we need, and here is the creative freedom and a budget to go find ways to do this shit in a way that's going to be brandable and set this artist apart and drive consumption of the product, which is the song.
Sure. You said a few key things in there. Budget.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can find those, yeah.
And I mean, if you can find them, I mean, I guess, has the state of the business taken a permanent shift? And I think it has. I think we've shifted completely into a content based. I mean, maybe I'm a dinosaur for saying that now. Like, yeah, duh, dude, we've been there for 10 years. But like, we are there. We are seeing a devaluing of a music video. We're like,
Right.
50 grand. What? I mean, 50
It's
grand
hard-
is
it's
like,
hard to justify-
whoa.
it's hard to justify spending that
we're
money.
spending.
Where's the
versus 50
return?
Exactly.
There's not a huge return.
I'm not blaming
Yeah.
anybody. I'm just trying to get to the facts.
Right.
I luckily lived through the golden era. So
Yeah, dude.
Fuck
I've
it all.
never, I've never sniffed a budget that you guys would get back then. Jeez.
Oh, dude, man. Well, videos for me have always played. I mean, that's the reason I got into this.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know the word content. That wasn't a word.
It wasn't.
It wasn't a word.
There wasn't the capacity to do it. Like cell phone footage, like all this shit. I mean, anybody, dude. It's impossible not to be shooting content at this point. Think about how often. Yeah, I mean, it's insane. That didn't exist. There was a barrier, you know, that existed where the art was a little more protected back then. There wasn't the not everybody was capable of just grabbing a camera and shooting something. The idea that you even had, you know, production experience or came up with crews or had like access to these things, it didn't really exist a lot of places, right? There were very few places that you could be where there was a community, like a film community for music videos.
Sure.
You were just in the heart of it, in the heyday.
I was.
Just crushing.
It was. Yeah.
Dude, my favorite story, I don't know if you've told this on the podcast, so we can skip it if you have, but
No, go.
I think it needs to be told. Like when you got the Bone Thugs, when you got the Bone Thugs video, and you were working in what, telemarketing
I was
or whatever?
working, yes, I was working in a telemarketing company, shamelessly spamming, honestly, spamming random accounts, talking about, like, we would have 15 accounts and just talk about how dope the movies are. And my agent rep, Tommy Labuda, hit me up and says, hey, are you sitting down? I'm like, yeah, I'm blasting some movie right now. And he's like, you just booked Bone Thugs and Harmony. I was like, are you kidding me?
How old are you?
19. Just turned 19.
Just a baby.
And baby. I had spiky hair. I was trying,
I've
just
seen
moved to
the
LA.
photos.
Yeah, it's somewhere in here. And I don't know if I'm telling the story right, but like I remember like literally just going and walking out.
I can picture
I
it.
didn't say goodbye.
It's a scene in a movie for me.
I just logged out and never collected the check. It was peace. I'm out. And I've never looked back from that moment on. And Frank was my directing partner when we booked it. He worked at the same telemarketing. We'd be blasting movies, Frank Boren. We'd be blasting movies, but he wasn't working that day. So that was my special little moment to Bone Thugs. But that video changed my life. It was my first big job, like where it was like multiple days.
Right.
And like, like you're in charge of like a
At
location.
19 years old.
Yeah.
But you knew, like you were going to be a director.
Absolutely.
Like you knew at a very, very early age. I envy that about you. Justin is similar in that lane, but you guys were like all in, knew it, never questioned it, got it.